Are the tariff wars destroying American economy? Have we all been led to believe that after the election, everything is just going to be great? Or is this just a necessary step in order to achieve more sustainable future for our economy? Let's take a look.
A rough day on Wall Street yesterday. The president's refusal to rule out a recession did trigger a massive sell-off, and his tariffs continue to fuel some uncertainty.
So the president vowing this is an economic transition period, maintaining he's leveling the field for America, detoxing the country from a decades-long spending spree that surged under the Biden administration. And the end result, he says, will be worth it.
Hey, look, what I have to do is build a strong country. You can't really watch the stock market. If you look at China, they have a 100-year perspective. We have a quarter. We go by quarters.
Official is telling us they want to emphasize what we are seeing across a strong divergence between animal spirits of the stock market and what we're actually seeing unfold from businesses and business leaders. And the latter is obviously more meaningful than the former on what's in store for the economy in the medium to long term.
Look, what Donald Trump is essentially saying is that the stock market doesn't really matter, and all the fear that's being created right now in the market is not really warranted. You know, it is maybe warranted a little bit because there is so much uncertainty, but it definitely is not indicative how the tariffs are going to affect the economy, and whatever is Donald Trump doing right now, how that's going to affect it in the long term. Right now, there is a fear in the markets, and there is a big sell-off after the big hype from the election, when everybody thought on the market, everybody investing thought, we have a Donald Trump, everything's going to be fine, we're going to be just going up from now. And that obviously doesn't happen now with all these trade wars and all these negotiations, tariffs and all that stuff. So this all makes me believe what Donald Trump says and what the White House statement is emphasizing is that they are looking more towards the national debt and how they can tame or lower or completely diminish it, which is impossible probably, but at least tame it so it doesn't rise the way it has been rising. Let's take a listen to what Elon Musk said about the national debt.
Our interest payments are higher than our Defense Department budget. That's I think was the real wake-up call for me, was looking at seeing that the interest payments to the national debt exceeded the Defense Department budget. And that was only growing over time, which meant if we didn't do something about this, then there won't be any money for anything. We'll just be servicing debt.
You see, I really get the impression that this is what is it all about. It's about the debt and about how to make it sustainable. How to not service debt forever. And I was thinking, it really made me think, okay, I really need to see it for myself. I haven't been looking at these charts for a bit. So I went, right after I watched this video, on Fox News, that I went to the Federal Depth. It is sourced economic data from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, so this is a credible source. And I was looking at the depth from pretty much the bank crisis and how it rose in last 15 to 17 years, pretty much. And I was shocked. The national debt of United States of America is right now $36.2 trillion, and it went up from the second quarter of 2020 from $26.5 trillion to 36. So we're talking about the rise of $10 trillion of national debt, and that got me immediately thinking, okay, I see the spike here, right? This is COVID. This is the 3 trillion that was supposed to boost the economy and probably did. But it also caused the whole inflation thing. And I was thinking, okay, what was it then? You know, Donald Trump always claims, hey, I had the most kind of like most normal economy. I wasn't really living on debt like the others. And so I looked on the Obama term, right? That's going from around 2008 to 2016. And those are two terms. In the first one, it went by 7, and in the second, it went by another 6 or 7. So it was kind of stable. It was a lot. It was much more than in previous terms. But also, hey, money lost value, kind of, I guess. So I was thinking, okay, and what is the Donald Trumps? And the Donald Trump was going around 19.2 till 23, so $4 trillion, $4.5 trillion. So he was actually doing better than Obama. He was actually doing better than Biden. I mean, this is the most shameful rise of debt in the history of the United States. And this is what they are now dealing with, the whole Doge and, of course, President Trump and his administrative. And they are really pushing the whole, we are doing this for stocks. They are really serious about what they want to achieve. And what they want to achieve, in my opinion, based on things that they said, is get rid of this. Get rid of the exponential rise of this debt. Otherwise, we will be serving only debt, as Elon Musk said. So, let me know what you guys think. Let me know down there in the comment section. Like and subscribe and stay curious. See you in the next time.